Hello everyone, I'm Marcelo Borges. Welcome to Equilibriumpoint. Well, weekend finally arrives, and in this weekend we're gonna have, according to astrology, a lot of very tense, very tensions aspects in the sky. So this video just come by to remind you guys about this. Tomorrow is 27 April. We're gonna have the new moon in Taurus, and this new moon will create T square. What that means, guys? Very simple. We have already doing opposition Mars, that is in the sign of Leo, is opposite to Pluto, that is in the sign of Aquarius. It's gonna be creating a T shape in this opposition. Okay, we're gonna have a T shape heading to the moon in Taurus tomorrow about 8 o'clock, 8:30 here in London, according to the Greenwich time. All right, so what this means to us, as I told you in the previous video, is about tensions, very lack of understand about the communication that we are trying to give for somewhere else. Everyone is gonna feel a little bit weird, gonna feel like something is missing, something is not going clear. So pay attention what you're gonna be involved in the kind of scenarios and what you're gonna experience. I can tell that Leo, Aquarius, and Taurus, the three signs already involved, they're gonna experience much more. But what does this means for real? Well, since 19 April, we started. The sun started to walk in the sign of Taurus. That means it's shine the light about all the subjects that the Taurus brings to life. Taurus is a zodiac sign that is the first one in the earth element. That means that the Taurus is a very looking for stability and building things, working hard, being disciplined to how to develop a project into the end. So this make have a good results. Also, Taurus is connected and Taurus is running by Venus, and Venus is connected with love, with relationships, love relationships, and partnerships as well. Also with financials. So art, we can include art, we can include, for example, body, we can talk about the nutrition, because Taurus is about food as well. It is how our soul connect with the material that it is our physical body. And then Taurus just bring to us that good connection that make we understand that our body needs to rest, to recharge. So the sun is doing all these aspects that always does every year. We're gonna experience this Taurus season from 19 April to 20th of May. That's very good. I'm gonna make another video talking about properly about this season. That for me is very important. It's my season. Well, what here it is important is this weekend. It is this T square that brings a lot of violence, because we have a Mars opposite to Pluto, the god of the war, opposite to the god of death and transformation. And then we have the moon the sun is already in there in Taurus, but specifically because we're gonna have a new moon in Taurus that, in a good scenario, will just give us the new beginning to start new relationships or sort out financial life and a new perspective. But now we're gonna think, okay, do I feel myself safe to do this right now? It is very interesting to do this right now or not. Which kind of situations are gonna I can suffer and I can experience about this? Should I do start a relationship right now and but the person is really just not like I want? What is going on? So many questions, so many things that put us in a spin off of in our mind that we need to know a direction, and the direction is very clear. Just do it seriously, because we're gonna have, of course, all this insecurity and instability, what is kind of normal, uh, but everyone is gonna find the strength to handle with the situations. Okay, um, it's gonna happen the new moon and in Taurus, and it's gonna be 8:30 p.m. here in London. Um, we are gonna face it already. Um, there are another aspects that happened since 18 April, like this scenario that Mars is gonna be opposite to Pluto. It's started on 18 of April, and I'm gonna take it at least into 10 of May. So you're gonna feel this energy that make you feel like completely blocked. Feel like we in Western fight with an invisible energy that comes from Pluto. That's it. So few things I noted here that could be very interesting to pay attention. This opposition can bring to us the violence, as I mentioned, war, and we can experience world conflicts due to struggles for power, financial conflicts, territorial seizures, natural disasters, collective deaths. For example, the number of dead people around the world can just rise up for doing this transformation that everyone is receiving right now. Um, but this is just something that the opposition between these two giant planets and in the very specific zodiacal sign that cause us this open your eye and see how this is going, and do not to do any kind of thing stupid to put yourself in a situation that you're gonna lose the control. Okay, so because Mars, god of the wars, is in Leo. Leo is a king, so he gonna see a lot of positions, individuals that are presidents, that are kings, that are leaders, doing uh, this war, this fighter that is Mars against the two Aquarius. Aquarius, it is minority groups, women's, children's, bald people, homosexuals, and all the LGBT plus community. Um, so Aquarius defends the minorities, and Pluto is in there. And Pluto wants to see transformation, but to die what is not working anymore, for start something new and better, transform it like a phoenix from the ashes. That's the idea. So we have in this opposition around the world, from the macro to the micro. Micro in this case, it is ourselves having our inner fights. So the new moon just bring to us the we must to watch and start to understand our needs, because our needs must to be the, received and treated in a good and healthy way, and that this kind of process just gonna happen if we do a very good job working in our emotions, and much more important, working in something that we call shadow. A lot of people just don't use this kind of word, because shadow could be like something dark, that was something very self-destruction perhaps. But no, it is something, for example, that you, me, everyone born, you see childs are complete innocent. We born and we are innocent. So we could perhaps, as a child, start to singing, pretend that we are with a microphone in our hand, and we do very good sing, good voice. We could try to act. We could try to be very good and in our creativity, painting or drawing or writing, etc. But someone saw this, and I know that's not good. That's not okay. For the society doesn't accept this. A man doing this kind of jest. No, 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 no. Cut it off. The wings for your creativity, for the passion you are. When did this happen? Your mind just trapped this your gift and put in a box and label shadow, shame, something that my parents doesn't like, and you put very hard and you keep in there. The best way to bring your box where it is your shadow, it is when you go and start to work with the therapy for your learn about yourself. This new moon is invite us to do this, for good or for the worst, because this is the aspectus on the sky is gonna create inside of us this conflict, and this conflict it is that is holding us to move forward. Do you recognize that? So it is funny if it cannot be much more painful for some reasons that we cannot just think in the micro. We need to take it in the macro situation as well. So we must try to work in our inner. Okay, it is important that we analyze, identify that we are light and we are shadows, and we must still accept that who we are. When do we do this accept? We accept ourselves. We start to healing us wants that was causing for people that even didn't know that what they are doing, and they did. So it is important for we identify the situation and embrace who we are. The tensions in the sky is always gonna happen. The way they go and create the influence above us and how we gonna react. This is the difference. As I told, we have the three zodiacal signs that are gonna experience much more. There's stagnation, delays, difficult to do any kind of thing, Um, Violence, perhaps. It's very interesting. This we gonna, for example, being this army western match that is against the Pluto energy, and even in this scenario, we're gonna feel ourselves a little bit egos, and we're gonna experience perhaps compulsions like I want to buy more, like, I want to drink a lot, I want to eat a lot, and perhaps we can experience violence towards the others or towards to ourselves, and we're not gonna realize this is happening. So if you be aware, try to see the whole picture, and if it is happening with you, recognize that you must to embrace your light and your shadow, and do this inner work, and not try to avoid people, because everyone is gonna pass in for your situation that is better avoided, right? Well, about tomorrow, I already told about the new moon, what's gonna happen. Very important to protect your throat. Okay, during this period, the new moon energy start to feeling already today, go during +7 days. So avoid to take any kind scenario that can damage your throat. Don't go crazy drinking a lot of alcohol. Don't put your immune system down. Drink a lot of water. Okay, try to keep yourself in a good environment. Okay, that's something that I can give you as a good advice, because it is your throat that you're gonna verbalize. You're gonna stand up for yourself. You're gonna grow the self-respect that is missing for you, is blocked on you. Your throat chakra is perhaps blocked, and your need comes from your voice that the change it is accepted for you. Okay, you must verbalize, you must move on doing this movement with your voice. So working on your self-esteem, working on your self-respect, and looking forward in the wrong way is not gonna help. Okay, it's not gonna help. Well, the three zodiacal signs that they will experience a lot of energies that are gonna break the balance. We're gonna see they right now. Well, Taurus. Taurus, you need to learn to accept it, the challenge, as a part of your life. And if you do not accept, the challenges can be caused by someone else that lives with you, around you, in your family, and they're gonna use this, and it can become a disease. Okay, use your instinct, your intuition, in the moments that you're gonna be interacting with the people. Seek your stability, embrace the change, because the change is gonna be graduated. Okay, avoid illness, respect yourself, respect your body, listen your body, put your constructive ideas with your efforts to be the change you're looking for. And now the change, the energies is gonna cause you, yeah, some stress. Avoid emotional tension, because this can move to fight, and then you want to move from your house. Okay, Taurus, just pay attention. Read the scenario, the energy of how it goes. From Leo. Leo, you're gonna feel very powerful because Mars is in Leo, and the Sun is doing this opposition with the Leo. That Leo is running by the Sun, so Leo is feeling very powerful, very energized. But pay attention and in your love area, okay? Your skills will attract the people somehow that are gonna guide straight to your success. Okay. Another thing that is important in your career that you're gonna be put in a level that everyone is gonna see you because you have a particular skills that do the right movements that guide to an intense success. Very good to make money, especially if you work with the arts or if you have any kind of connection with the arts. Okay, Leo. Sexual life is going to be very busy because there's energy of mass movement. It is necessary, so do some exercises as well. Take care of your heart. You're gonna experience big change in your career. Okay. Avoid to travel and try to meditate. Keep it chill. Leo, being Leo. Okay. Aquarius. Aquarius is suffering a lot because Pluto is in Aquarius for about 2 months already, and is doing a lot of changes in personality and in your identity and in your way you dress yourself, your behavior, the way you communicate. Pluto is just changed a lot in Aquarius. So Aquarius people just looking for freedom, just want to be independent, just want to a moment to be disconnected for all this that is going through. But guess what? It's not gonna happen. It's gonna be much more intense, and there are very deep cleaning and transformation that is in progress. That your inventiveness is gonna feel much more, and don't worry to be out of control if this happens. I really suggest avoid people because you are very stressed, and people is gonna be around you to start to teasing you to start a big fight, and your intuition and your another sense are completely under stress that you're not gonna realize that you are in the middle of a manipulation fight that you're gonna become a real enemy in your life. So avoid people and try to relax. Get out from the sight of the people during this new moon energies that start tomorrow, but we're already feeling. Okay. With in the position the sky that describes that the new moon position for tomorrow, we're gonna have another zodiacal sign that gonna already experience a lot of that is Scorpio. So is opposite to Taurus, and Scorpio is in there with the Lilith. And just one thing Lilith wants to Scorpio does, and are very, very recommended too. Guys, pay attention in our relationships, every kind of relationships, the love relationships and the partnerships, okay, Scorpios. Why? Because there are few relationships that appear in this moment that are karma. So you must to understand this relationship, and you must to bring your triggers, your shadow, embrace, get to know about yourself, embrace who you are, embrace your shadow with your light, make the path all connected. This is how you're gonna heal your karma relationship. Okay? Uh, and because of this, you're gonna experience a lot of stress. So try to chill yourself doing something that is connected with the art. Um, New moon in Taurus. It's supposed to be a new beginning for new projects, for new partnerships, but we have a big tension in the sky. That's okay. We have been through a lot of. We just must to see what is gonna come from the macro to the micro. About the micro, that something that perhaps we can do something much meaningful, a little movement is what I suggested for everyone. It is don't put yourself in a fight. Just to be very civilized. Try to keep the equilibrium, okay? The stability, and start and continue your projects, because with all this that is happening as a big tension, we have since 8th of April until 29th of April, Venus, that beautiful gorgeous planet, is hand by hand with the Saturn, Neptune, North Node, and all this has happened, and Pisces sign. So they are doing a stellium, that there is a lot of planets in one zodiacal sign, that is Pisces. This is a conjunction that they understand each other. They are just, for example, with Venus doing this movement, we start a new relationship, we start a new partnership that is relative to financial, or a new relationship that starts with our love, how we experience love, etc. When the Venus do this conjunction with the Saturn and Neptune and the North Node, just it is an arrow saying this is a concrete plan. Is this happen for good? In the Pisces, this is something very meaningful connected to the spiritual world. And we're gonna stay in conjunction for longer just to concretize, sedimentize, just to make 100% sure that the plans that we will say, yes, we agree that we gonna move on for good. And this, it is the new North Node, or means our goal right now. We want something new and good for we move it on. Saying all this, I hope everyone feel aware from this idea that the astrology is bringing to us according to the positions in the sky. Many things gonna happen. Yes, just pay attention, take care of yourself. Thank you very much for being with the Equilibrium Point. If you want more information specific about your birth chart, just go in the description of this video. I'm gonna put my contact in there. You can send an email and book appointment, and I can help you. All right. Thank you very much. I am Marcelo Borges. Have a good weekend. See you in the next video.